Returning to a notable cinematic work from the late 80s, Hider in the House by director Matthew Patrick is not merely an ordinary horror thriller film. Screenwriter Lem Dobbs skillfully drew inspiration from the television film Bad Ronald, 1974, in exploring the theme of intrusion and voyeurism within the home itself. The film is a complex psychological study brilliantly portrayed by Gary Busey through the character Tom Sykes, a man who carries within himself profound contradictions between intellect, pure longing, rage, and emotional desperation. Gary Busey embodies Tom Sykes, a man with a traumatic past who grew up in a violent family environment, enduring years of abuse at the hands of his own parents. The film's opening scenes reveal to us the psychological foundation, the instability that affected Tom from childhood. Eventually, he burned his entire family alive. After 18 long years, having spent his adult life in Burleigh State Mental Hospital, on his first day back he displayed abnormal rage toward a man in the hotel lobby. This serves as a sign foreshadowing Tom's uncontrollable emotional outburst that would follow. The next part of the film unfolds immediately after, which is the event of Tom wandering and accidentally discovering a house under renovation, a place about to welcome a new family. A fleeting thought crosses Tom's mind. The image of slowly entering the house foreshadows his sinister intentions in the latter part of the film. The female character Julie Dreyer in the story is portrayed by Mimi Rogers. Julie and Phil Dreyer are moving to a new house with their 2 young children. While the Dreyer family is busy with repairs, Tom secretly sneaks into the attic and skillfully constructs a hidden space. His painful past with childhood traumas has fostered in Tom a longing for a perfect family. Upon witnessing Julie's beauty and gentleness, Tom gradually nurtures a dangerous delusion. He begins to imagine that he could replace Phil to become the husband and father in this family. From that attic, Tom can hear everything that happens in Julie's family. The moments when Tom peeks, eavesdrops, stares at Julie while she sleeps, when she bathes or swims are very eerie, giving us a chilling experience, as if there's a hidden intruder in our own home. Gary Busey's acting is truly a magnificent performance. Hider in the House blends many elements of horror, action, and the psychological development of the character, where we encounter numerous segments that create suspense, as well as the feeling of everyday human reality becoming disturbingly ordinary. Throughout the film's duration, it constantly draws us into anticipating his next action. The plot is genuinely well constructed, and the character Tom seems tailor-made for Gary Busey, who brilliantly portrays a cunning predator, a man with a traumatic past and unstable psychology. An incident involving Julie's son Neil, a boy caught up in school bullying problems. Tom exploited this situation as a golden opportunity to infiltrate Julie's family life. Tom appeared unexpectedly, as if by design to rescue the boy. This was the first time Julie had direct contact with Tom, someone she had absolutely no idea was living right inside her own house. The scenes where Tom silently observes Julie sleeping created an atmosphere of unease and haunting dread. Not stopping at passive observation alone, Tom discovered Phil's affair with another woman. He cleverly orchestrated for Julie to discover this betrayal and gradually positioned himself as an alternative replacement for Phil in the future. Busey transforms from a mentally disturbed teenage character into a cunningly pitiable human being in Hider in the House. The director focuses on Tom's personality, filled with deep-seated longings within his soul, harboring emotions but not receiving reciprocal expression or approval. During the filming of the movie, Gary Busey hired a psychologist to consult on making the character Tom as realistic as possible. As a Decider article states, Busey's performance is, "That's thanks almost entirely to Busey, whose performance is so disconcertingly creepy that you feel like you can't take your eyes off of him lest you miss him doing something that makes your skin crawl." All of Tom's plans seemed convincing enough for Julie, but unfortunately, one's character and behavior often reveal a person's true nature. It was his clumsiness in teaching Neil self-defense moves that shattered Tom's desires. The plan was perfect until Julie truly recognized Tom's character. The dream became even more distant when Phil returned to the house, which certainly sealed the fate of Tom's hopes. One of the film's best scenes could be said to be the ending, when Julie discovers the attic in her own house. The film provides Gary Busey with a unique villain character. The two best scenes in the movie, as mentioned, are the scene where he teaches Neil martial arts self-defense, and the moment of breakdown when he tries to ask Julie out on a date, both terrifying and convincing. Additionally, Mimi Rogers' performance deserves mention as excellent. She portrays her character very authentically, with natural reactions without any hint of stiffness. Indeed, Mimi is beautiful and exudes the alluring charm of women from earlier decades. If not as overly serious as pure slasher thrillers, Hider in the House is truly a good film, with beautiful and sharp imagery. The film vividly conveys the psychology of the character Tom, where the nurturing of violence is the product of psychological transformation in children that he had to carry into adulthood. In some aspect, Tom is also just a normal teenager, only haunted and deprived of love. The fact is that Hider in the House was scheduled for release in 1,200 theaters in the United States in 1989. But unfortunately, due to financial circumstances, the film was delayed and did not become widely known to audiences. Later, the film was released on DVD and won a Saturn Award nomination in 1992 for Best Home Video. Despite its commercial failure, the film became a cult classic thanks to Gary's insane performance.